So glad everyone could join me. I'm so glad everyone can join me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my video. To the video. All right. All right. All right. Tonight. I'm on, repeat. How sweet, how sweet, how sweet. If anyone would like a private or public video conference with me you may do so bye clicking the description box down below the line down there you will see it see now that takes all the emotion out of me amazing all my life well there was a time when I lived down in Oklahoma. Hi. Dead letter. Hi. See. Now. There. Is. No. Goofy. Emotion. Period. All right. I don't take medication. It can B. More. Then three. It. Does. Not. Matter. How. Many. Times. I will repeat my self. No. I just have a stutter echo I am only thinking scratch that saying your thoughts. Okay. Well. It. Could be that there are computers out there that do evil ass shit to everybody that is very and I mean very bad 4 our subject noun verb noun pro nouns and they use it against us. Now. Would you like a single reading without me repeating. Watch this. Change. Mood. Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video if you guys find my content interesting. Let's keep up with the comments. How about that? Let's get a clear, concise message for the general overall collective of this live. Clear and concise message, please and thank you, Spirit. Clear and concise, the general overall collective of this live. Tell me everybody's thoughts. Just let me speak out everything that people at home are actually thinking as I go along telling a story. So evil people on the other side can get all the downloads and intel of your own personal space. Single-handedly. Without your knowledge or permission. All right, here we go. No judgment zone here. We'll dip. Nobody told you to stay. We got... You know I love you. All right, no judgment zone here. I'm not doing the dip. I've never done the dip on you. Have I ever dipped on you? I'm not dipping. I've never dipped. I'm just trying to show you something. No judgment. World is in the reverse. A new, well, it's an old karmic cycle. Not a new, it's old. Of not being judged. Of there being no judgment. Reaping repercussions for your actions. Am I speaking your thoughts? I'm just curious. All right. So, we have an old karmic cycle here. I wonder who it is. Somebody who does not want to have orgies or masquerades or be married to someone anymore. Either that or they don't know how to do that or to be that. It's like someone who has lost their true value of self due to this. Someone who once took advantage over someone's positioning in life. And so the snake wrapped around the hips of this man right there. So that, you know, she's a good ship. She's the vessel. She's abundant. You know, she brings life into this world. Well, when there's like a story, I think it's in Chinese, where a siren witch was wailing in the middle of a river. Her wrath was so loud you could hear it. It was actually piercing the men in armor. It was piercing their ears, and their ears started bleeding. One of the men was deaf, and he's the only one that stayed there staring at her as she was yelling or screaming, wailing. Okay, and so he was just staring at her, looking at her like, you know, like that. Well, everyone else ran except for the one man who was deaf, and she was dripped out like this. Let me show you. Am I speaking your thoughts? I'm just curious. Anyway, she was dripped out in diamonds and gold and all that glitters that's gold, like this. Hold on. Because she is abundant. She's a vessel. She brings life into this world. So she was covered in this gold and diamonds and jewels like this and such. And it's an old saying. The deaf man was the only one that stuck around just looking at her like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so the story has it that he winds up getting close enough to her, sleeping with her, rips off all her jewels, everything she has, you know, by sleeping with her just that one time. He took all of her armor, jewels, everything off because he didn't understand her. Well, he slept with the woman who was a siren witch, and then after he was done sleeping with her, before she woke up the next day, he took off with all of her jewels. All of them. It's a true story. It's an old true story. And a siren witch would be like someone who is expressing their anger or expressing the wrath of someone who has or who would be protecting themselves, right? So you would, like, if some helter skelter type shit, if somebody was coming at you like, oh, what would you do? You would be loud back, right? Or you wouldn't just be like, oh, no, you would be like, or like, nobody come near me type of thing. And it's only because she's not done expressing her war cry in some way to speak, kind of like a banshee or something like that. But so the man who was deaf was the last one left. Anyways, he made it off with all her jewels from sleeping with her, and she like the next day the river or wherever she was full of blood, and because he ripped all the jewels were like, it was like her skin, her body, her temple, everything, and he ripped it off of her vessel off of her, and the river filled with blood, and he made it off with all her jewels. And it not only did he make it off with all her jewels, he actually turned into what we would call, I'm gonna phrase it, a zombie slash demonic, for the love of money is a root of all evil person. That's this man with the snake. Thus, we have the snake in the Garden of Eden. So, I love you too. Love you, baby. So, anyways, that's the story of what happened to the siren witch. Okay? So somebody who would be protecting themselves would be like, so what is love to you? You got to think about that. What is love to you? Love is something we don't understand, right? Well, if we don't understand a siren witch, why she's wailing and speaking so much and saying so much, we don't understand what you're trying to say. Why are you so defensive, just screaming in this river? Like, what is your deal? Well, the only one that could sit there and while all the other warriors ran, he was deaf. He couldn't hear her screams. Their ears, it was so loud, their ears were bleeding. And he was deaf. So what is love to you? Love is something we don't understand. And now, let me explain to you why. It was the perfect match. It was a perfect pair. It was too perfect. I'll tell you why she was wailing. She was wailing because she felt fear of all these men charging up at her while she's dripped out in all this gold and jewels. She was scared to let her guard down. Only the one that could withstand her wails would be the last. He would be the only one there. So, and it turned out he didn't understand that part of her jewels and how important they were for her temple. Make sense now? So, if you're not understanding why someone is wailing, a siren witch would be wailing and trying to protect her temple like that, it's because there's a bunch of people coming running up on her trying to attack her. So that's why she's yelling, because she has all those jewels. So he took away what was making her a witch, what was making her wail, what was making her yell. He said, give it to me. Give me your burdens. Give them to me. And she did. She let him have all of her. And what happened? He made out with all of it. He turned into the snake. The snake overtook him. The demonic aspects of life, that's what one would call a zombie, took over the man, because he's like, oh my gosh, I got all these jewels. I gotta have more. How many more of these siren witches are there? Once he made it out with God's jewels. Because you gave it away so easily. Right? When you should have just given in to them. Well, would you just give in to the man just to protect you? Wouldn't you not just love him like, I mean, I think they did like sit down and like talk to one another, but I'm like, how does that work? How would that work if you're supposed to love thy neighbor, right? Love thy neighbor. Thank you. Thank you so much. He gave you life, and he gave you life. Love you, my sister. He did. He gave you life. He gives life. She gives life. She is a good ship. She's a woman. She's a god. She brings life to men. Men come out of her vagina into this world. So I'm a little confused when you say he gave you life. Oh, he gave you life? No, she gives life. She gives birth in this world to a he. That's how the world works. We can't have boys playing in birthright wars for us. They can't fight those wars for us. They can't. That's the point I'm getting at. Men cannot fight those wars for us, and we cannot fight the love that they have for us, the desire that they would have for us, to want to have us. But he just, the story of it goes, he just made it off with her entire temple of her whole body, which would be, your body is a temple, right? So he made it off with her skin. He tore off her jewels, like these, like this would be her skin, right? And they're in armor, like steel, metal, and stuff like that. And they're charging at her. And she's in the middle of a river wailing because she sees a bunch of men in the distance coming to attack her for her jewels. And the only defense she has is her voice. And she's a siren witch. So she's dripped out in gold and diamonds. That's her skin. She's not wearing steel and metal to defend herself. So this is the depiction of the envy, the greed. That's when you turn into a zombie, or into this would be where a man would turn into an evil creature that walks this earth if he was to rip you of your skin or your jewels and your temple like that, but you allowed him in. So what is love to you? Love is somebody who's going to reciprocate that for you equally. Like, I'm going to take care of you. I told you, I couldn't hear you screaming or wailing. The other guy's ears were bleeding and they took off running scared because you were screaming. He was deaf. So what is love to you? You have to think about that. Is love to you something of importance to get what you want and run? Is that what love is to you? That's selling a soul, right? So giving up your jewels like that, there was no, he just slept with the siren witch. He couldn't hear her though. So the next day he just takes off, makes it off with all her gold and diamonds, her entire vessel. So she's left here with all these different masquerades, these charades. You see these charades? Like, I wonder which cup I would like to go sip in today. He doesn't give her life. She gave birth to man. So this isn't a man's war to yes or no have say so of whether you should allow him into your cup, your temple, for just a night. If it is just a night. I mean, you see what I'm saying, right? And he's in envy and awe. It's so beautiful. It's gold. It's diamonds and gold. It's, ooh, everything I want. Well, too much of it it's like a kid in a candy store. And so that is the whole exchange, you guys. In case y'all didn't know that. So this is in the reverse. So this is telling me, with the world being in the reverse, this is a reversal of the world. This is now someone trying to make the wrongs right, the right wrong. She was left distraught the next day. The river was filled of blood, and all her jewelry was gone off her body, completely gone. She was never the same. Oh my God, where's my jewels? Like, just like God, whenever Jesus was sacrificed and he went back to heaven, like God is his dad, right? And so God was like, oh my goodness, what did they do to my baby? They did this to my son? It's almost like that. But who does she cry to? Who does a woman cry to? If you're stripped of that, who would you cry to? Because you allowed him to take them from you. So the next day, of course, she's distraught. Where? Oh my God, he took me for everything. He took me for every diamond I had on my body. Everything. She's just a siren witch in the middle of the forest. Random siren witch in the middle of the forest in a river. And these men in armor, in steel armor, come for her to attack her because she was drooped out in diamonds and gold. That's a theft. That's stealing. But is it stealing if you allowed him near you? So what is love? Love is what we can't see, what we can't hear, what we can't feel. It's that fear of the unknown. Of why are you doing that? Well, what makes you do that? Well, love thy neighbor. Okay? You get it? So don't mistake someone being nice to you as an invite to strip you of your crown, of everything that you have as being a woman, as a female. Guard your heart above all things, for all things flow from it. Your cup, for all things flow from it. You just create ghost. You just create a piece of that person in you. Like, it's like they make it off with everything that glitters and shines right here that can get you things in your life, sure. But where does it leave her? He makes it off with the snake. He takes what he's envious of. You see what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have that. She does. It's like your innocence, you know? It's kind of like when you're innocent, exactly. Just to reclaim her power. That's why the world is in the reverse. So someone here who did something back-asswards, someone who did not have a clear understanding from childhood, from their father or their mother, of how to act accordingly in these situations. Maybe you had a parent that was very unloving towards you and very shunned you all the time, never hugged you. Maybe you had a parent who never gave you the time of day or taught you how to tie a shoe, do anything, really. Never had the time for you. You weren't taught that. So what a hard freaking journey to have to go from figuring it all out just by, hearsay of watching other people and stuff like that. Really not having a mom or a dad that ever showed you anything or taught you anything. I mean, you hear like the, scriptures and stuff like that. You can kind of like that, people speaking to you like in scriptures and sayings and things that repeat and, just famous old sayings. But so that sticks with you, true. But you don't have a clear understanding of what you're reading sometimes if you didn't have the parental figures to actually show you the meaning behind that or the value in you behind that. So, somebody who would love, I'm saying someone who would be ignored most their life as a child would grow up unloving their children. Like, oh my God, I just love you so much. Don't ever leave, like a very smothering mother or something like that. All right. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is there's a difference. Okay. So when y'all go back to the Adam and Eve and who ate the apple and stuff like that, you need to think about that. You know, why this man looks like this after he's made off with what he wants. It's like someone who's gonna willing to let someone else take the fall so he can be abundant. But that's okay and everything, but you got to stick around. So the whole depiction of the siren witch is that she's like, oh, she wakes up the next day, he's gone because he's deaf. He can't hear. That's why she fell in love with him. She looked at him like this, like, why are you still looking at me? Why are you still whatever? Because he was deaf. She was wailing so loudly the other soldiers' ears were bleeding. So what is love to you? Well, who's sitting there looking at you like, what is wrong with you? And then they looking at all your, not looking at you, they're looking at all your gold and diamonds on you. Not looking at you for you, but looking at all your gold and diamonds that you have on you. Well, here, let me get that for you. Let me just plug that one off you. Here, let me, it's so much lighter like that, huh? Strokes your hair like that. You're so beautiful. Oh. Then you sleep with them. You fall asleep, and the next day, everything's gone. Your whole skin, everything is gone. And it's all your fault? How is that all your fault? Well, you let him in. You let him in to do that, but he was deaf. So he didn't know any better. He just took off the next day. So, exactly, you got to reclaim your power back. So how do you reclaim your power back after someone's just gone? You don't. This is the old days. Like, he don't have a phone or anything. They came out of the woods. She's in the middle of the woods. She don't know where they came from and how long that he just, took off by the sunrise, and how long, what time is it? Oh my gosh, and I'm late, and where's all my, and he's just gone, vanished. So what do? You have to reclaim your power back, right? So how do you reclaim your power back from someone who is deaf? Doesn't know any better. He didn't even know that you were wailing. He has no freaking clue. That's why all the other men took off. He has no clue. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. That's God. That's the beauty of it. So anyway. That's the beauty of it. So what is love to you? Yeah, think about that. And it's not really, not to say like, he just had on his normal armor like the other guys. Like, I don't even know if she didn't see one single jewel on him. The only jewel she seen was in his zero fear of, what are you screaming at? Like that. His look, his demeanor, his aura, what was inside of him. So they swapped. You can have my jewels, and I can have your beauty, your true beauty inside of you. Yeah, because this could be a beauty all day long, but the true beauty in a man is his inside. Y'all wear your hair short all the time. Us women, we're pretty. Things have times we try to fix ourselves up a lot, Oh, return to sender. Oh, are you saying return to sender to me or return to sender to you? I don't know. Hey, look, if anybody needs any spiritual healing, I do. It's a little bit pricey. My fee is a little bit pricey, but it might be worth it to you. Might you sleep well tonight. Can I say that louder? I'm not deaf. All right, but listen. If you need some spiritual healing, I got you on that. Sometimes and then when you do reclaim your power, you got to go to your person who did you wrong and say, hey, where's all my jewels? They have to come to you for the healing. And I really have been tired of carrying these damn jewels around for so long. I'm so sorry. Can I please get some healing from you? Because I have to have your healing, or else I'm just not going to be able to sleep tonight. I just won't be able to live with myself after, Maybe I took advantage a little, just a little took advantage over all your jewels and stuff. Well, we all have to pay for that sometimes. Eventually you have to pay. Just saying. So if there's anybody of y'all out there that would like a spiritual healing session with me, I do charge a little bit of a fee. I posted on my Facebook earlier. What's it worth to you? Because I've done all the spiritual healing I could have possibly done back again in this lifetime. So there's that. I'm all paid up for everything I've ever sinned for. Now, if you would like a spiritual healing session with me, what's it worth to you? Can you sleep tonight? Do you know if it's going to work if you can go to sleep? I don't know. I honestly, I'm just minding my own business. So, minding my own business. So, anything further from minding my own business is on you, bucko. Not me. Because I'm tired of carrying this burden and sins and everything for you. You understand what I'm saying, correct? I'm not crazy or nothing like that. Or maybe I might be a little crazy, but not crazy enough to just keep on going through life like this, allowing someone to be dripping in my shit. So there's that. All right. So what's it worth to you? I want something. You want something. Seems like a good deal to get a good night's sleep, right? All right. Yeah, pay the piper. Exactly. Time to pay the... But when is it like, when does it come like time to determine when enough has been enough, right? How many times can a person, I call it the task force interceptor. It's my mother. So the task force interceptor, how many times does it take for that person to rob you of what is yours, your blessings, your packages, your shit, your everything, you know, people, hey, let me bless you. I'm going to send this truckload of clothes and shoes so you can open and start your new store. Oh, that's awesome. Amazing. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. And it's like all the, you know, someone sabotages your vehicle and you have no vehicle to go meet the truck driver that's supposed to be delivering it. And how many blessings does it take before enough is enough? I'm just curious. I mean, hey, I'd like some feedback on that, you guys. How many times would y'all take that from someone after you've been through so much shit, right, in your life, and you're like, you turned over a new leaf, did your time in prison, you're trying to be a good person. How many of those blessings would you allow someone to continue to rob you of before you would just say, you know what, sleep well. Sleep well. How many times would it take? So I guess like the whole aspect would be like Jesus taking the sacrifice on the cross, right? How many times did he allow people to mock him before he, you know, I don't know. I mean, when's enough enough? Because once you've done your time and you've been through the lessons, you're not going to retake those classes, are you? Like I'm just saying that doesn't have an expiration date on it, right? It's kind of like taking parental classes or something, say for CPS or something. You're not going to retake the classes that you've already learned the lesson for. Am I right? Or am I just talking in circles? I'm just, y'all tell me, because I don't know. Pretty much when I've had enough, and I know God's tired of watching someone take the blessings someone else wanted to bless me with, I think that's enough. I think one time is enough. One time too much is enough. And throw it in your face. I know God has been sitting there saying like, oh my God, I know these people are not. I'm sure that, because he knows all, sees all. So I'm sure he knew when Jesus was carrying the cross to go get sacrificed. He was like, no, they're not. No, they're not. I know they're not about to do that. I know they are not about to do this to my son. I know they're not about to do this to my baby. I know. No. Surely my creations would not do this to my baby. No, they're bluffing. They are bluffing. Don't put it past them. Do not. And I'm pretty sure he knows that, you know? Pretty sure he knows that now. Like, wow. Wow. Mind blown. I'm a spiritual worker too. I don't know. Send them to hell. You forgive up to the point, 70 times 7, right? Or something like that. To the point of realizing that you are not loving yourself by allowing it. Exactly. Like, I would like to love on myself. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a husband. I would love to love on myself. How do you show yourself love? Well, I'm glad y'all asked. How do you show yourself love, Alexis? I like to take a bubble bath from time to time, and I like to just soak in the tub and enjoy myself, and cut my toenails and just listen to music and think about me and stuff like that. That's my treatment for myself. That's my one treat for myself that I could possibly, or that's the only treat I could do for myself, actually, aside from like I had to get really creative because, anyways, right. And it will check the math, and everything will be accounted for by the computers. Trust me. No, I probably wouldn't remember. Wait, do you remember everything from 12th grade? Yeah, actually, I do. I do. I'm pretty good with that, with math, but um, not like calculus or nothing. In many jobs, you take recurrency training. No, I just actually I just got cleared for a higher security job actually recently, and I'm gonna be the interviewer of the interviewees now. Actually, look at me now. Now I don't need. So what exactly is it that you do here? See? See how yay, me. See, I finally stood up for myself. I just had to I had to go deaf. I had to go deaf. I had to turn my volume off and just let the music play in the background and be deaf. So, I stood up for myself. Aren't you proud of me? I know you're proud of me. I finally stood up for myself. Yeah, I didn't need a man to fight my battle for me. See? I had it all along. Just saying. Right. Yeah, no, but see, I'm very excited because I feel like it's like that movie, like Office Space. So hopefully, guys, cross your fingers. So this job is going to be a different kind of security job. We'll just say I have job security. Job security. That's a good one. I'm just ensuring that, I'm just going to be, we'll say, taking roll every morning, just like a teacher. Roll call. And I'll just go down the list of names. That's my new job. I actually got, well, let's hope I got the security clearance. So if I do get the security clearance for it, it's going to be my new job. What you put out in the universe, you get back. So you couldn't even falsely accuse me of doing something like that. But if you want to put it out in the universe and create a job security for me, thank you. I love technology. So you just have to know what you're doing at all times, you guys. You just got to be one. I don't know really what to tell you. Yeah, it's a journey. It's been a journey. I'll tell you that much to say less. So it's been a journey. It's been a learning experience. You know, you have something I want. I have something you want. But yeah, I'm not scared to work for it and earn it. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not scared at all. I'm like, not wailing in the middle of a river like, "Roar, don't come near me." I'm like, no, not at all. I'm just like, you know, the deaf man that's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? What is love? That's love, right? Take your dose. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, 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 shame. Fool me once, shake you on the twice. Shame on me. The point is learning the lesson and ascend. If you're comfortable repeating doing the same mistake, go ahead. That's literally insane. Thank you. It'd be like someone, you know, putting a false marriage in your name or something, and then putting on a whole like charade party, like a wedding, like it's an actual wedding, taking pictures and giving it to the judge that you actually got married when you didn't, and having to live out your life like that. That is crazy. Who does that? That would be like me giving just, you know, underhandedly, here, take it all. Or, you know, that would be like, you know, say if it was like my mother that pulled a stunt like that to steal like my trust fund or my inheritance or something like that. That would be pretty wicked. That would take some years of doing some inner childhood healing and a lot of duck tuck roll and juke jive, you know, deaf, blind, and dumb all at the same time. Yeah. Talk about, was it Helen Keller? Let me read your cards. Let me tell you exactly how to read your cards. Okay, guys, that's going to be $5.99. Let's just hope somebody posted it for me. The price is in my description. Can y'all see me? Oh, hello. Hey, let me read your cards. Oh, I, talk about frustrating. Yeah, so pretty much. Thank you, Mom. That's, oh, sorry. I actually said it that time. I was doing a mime, like, and then I said, all right, let's read the next card. So there's no judgment here. Somebody had to go and get it back. All right, let's read the next. Let me read the next card. All right, next card says, and someone's going to have to read it for me because I don't know what it says. What is it? Oh, I hope it's not bad. I'm blind. I don't know what it says. What does it say, y'all? Can y'all figure it out for me before I get really frustrated, mad, angry, and aggressive? Because I don't know. Oh, I can't. Oh, now I can. I've done the work, so I can, you know. Oh, tower. That's the next card. It's tower, no judgment, and there's a tower. The house is on fire or something like that. Thanks, Dad. I'm going to Disneyland because I know the princess has been looking for me. Yeah. Being committed to misunderstanding is why the cycle repeats, and that's a choice. Go to bed. I think you're in need of rest. You know what? I so am. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go to bed same time you go to bed, because I know that no matter what, I will wake up every day. So, if you guys would like any healing from me, I do charge like a small fee for that, but if it's worth it to you, I might could help you. So sometimes we have to confess, kind of like it's kind of like making a confession, like, Alexis, I was spying on your phone, and blah, 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 and this is the reason why, and it's very important to me, and you're the last person in the world that I would want to ask for any sort of help of healing this addiction inside of me that I have to raping you of your vessel and everything of you, that and your blessings and everything that has been coming in for you. And yes, I have been the task force interceptor of all your blessings, and this is it's only because I didn't want to let go of your jewels, and I really need your healing. Alexis, please, can you help me? I would really like to get some rest, finally, and rest easy without not knowing what tomorrow will bring. Well, wow, that was deep. That was really deep. I bet that was really hard to come face me, not mind me through the other side of the screen, or get me to speak on, voodoo, because I was prepared for that. Because I could go sleep right now on the live and wake up tomorrow just smiling. There's nothing you can do about it. So, if you would like to come and get a consult from me, what's it worth to you? I'll be here, y'all. I'll be here. I'm unfortunately not going to go anywhere until I get my shit back. So, if you would like to come and get a healing from me, a session, I think it could do you some good. Okay? All right then, y'all. It is pretty late. I don't know if these psychic people are available this late. I don't think so. Oh gosh, I did jump on here too late. Sorry, y'all. I should have took you to dinner first. My bad. I guess that's all I have for y'all tonight. See you in the morning. Bye. Good night. I love you all. If you guys would like that reading with me, all y'all have to do is send me in a Cashapp, PayPal, or a Venmo, one of these bad boys, and just put your return phone number right there. Typically, I spawn back in like 10 minutes usually, but I tell people about half an hour to an hour. But I'll respond in like maybe a minute or 10 minutes. So all you have to do is just put some money into that bank account and put your return phone number or email. Typically, I don't even respond when my phone rings, but when my phone goes ka-ching, ching, ching, because it's kind of like being without for like a long time because someone's been raping you of all your blessings, and you're like, oh, frustrated, right? And it's like a dog waiting on its owner to come home. You're like, you get all excited. It's like, my phone went ching, ching, ching. It's kind of like that. It's like so desperate. Ew. Completely desperate. Look at me trying too hard. I'm totally broke. Look, y'all, I'm wearing coochie shorts in the middle of winter because I can't even afford jeans. So, if all you would like is a little bit of healing and a little bit of sleep, I think I got the medication for you. Might be a little unorthodox, but it saved me. So, enjoy your night, you guys. But when my phone does go cha-ching, ching, and I'm not being a greedy bastard, by all means, I'm not being a greedy bastard, because I do like to help people. But when I'm being taken advantage of, my sessions ain't free now. It's gonna cost you. What's it worth to you? Because I really would like to help you. Some people. That's not for all. That's just for a certain person on here. I'm sure, oh, we have one in the house. Sorry, I'm a bitch. I know. Well, sorry. Not sorry. Anyways, if you guys want that from me, I believe it's just, you know, you got to come to me face to face, you know, if that's the type of healing you need. It depends on what level you're on. Okay? The journey could be long and hard, or it could be real short. I mean, you know, if you would come and if it was this person I'm talking to, you know who you are, and you know who you are. Don't make me turn the volume off on you. You know who you are. I listen. I could turn the volume up and listen to it and wake up the next day. It's no problem for me. Again and again and again and again and again and again. But what are we doing here? Ooh, you know, you played too much, so there's that. I think I'm just gonna like smoke me a cigarette and enjoy my night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to that while I'm asleep, just to be daring the entire night. I'm gonna be so daring. I'll live, y'all. I'll put it on live, put the earphones in, and I'll be the only one listening to the music, and I'm gonna sleep like a baby, and I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up in the next morning, and I'm gonna smile like this. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a little unorthodox, y'all. I have different, you know, you can return it to sender all the time. Yeah, that's no problem. And I can go to sleep, but I just can't help y'all from here. I'm gonna enjoy this fucking cigarette. Okay? Does anyone have any objections to this? Then you can see your way out. Okay? And I'm gonna enjoy it very much. Very, very, very much. This will be the best. This is like, whoa, this is like, I'll tell you what, this cigarette right here is about to be like that. Just this one cigarette right here. Who'd have thunk it? Man, he was on to something. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be quiet, y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all comment and just stare at me for a while because this is gonna be way too much joy. And if you guys would like to buy a cigarette while I'm smoking it, you are more than welcome over the freaking live to smoke the cigarette with me because it's a glorious one. Mm, mm, mm. Can't wait. mm, mm. Oh yeah. Oh. You know how much these are a pack? They're like $8 right now a pack. What's it worth to you though? What's it worth to you? I know what it's worth. That comes out of my pocket. I know. What's it worth to you? Hmm? Tell me that. Riddle me that. I'm just going to play with my new globe I got. I love this thing. It's like the best. America. Glorious indeed. I wish I had a freaking cigar. That would be the bee's knees. .com. It's like the best. This is like the best cigarette. Like you could have a gun to my head right now, and I still would enjoy the fuck out of this cigarette. I would. I seriously would. No joke. I'm not scared at all. At all. Dude, that is so funny. Please. The pleasure is mine. Okay? Do-do-do. I wish I had an hourglass. That's what I am going to buy. When I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to go buy one. An hourglass instead of this little... I'm sorry, I'm playing with this little globe. It just spins. I'm like... I should have bought the hourglass too. Oh, regrets. I just want to thank everybody that ever stole my blessings from me. I just want to thank you all for stealing my inventory that was blessed down to me to open my store, all my shoes. Thank you for turning it into a garage sale and running amok on me and not allowing me to indulge all my blessings that was for me. Thank you, everyone. And I would like to thank the store I fell in love with at first sight. I just had the most beautiful stairway in it. Like it was like the Sistine Chapel to me. Like it was so beautiful. I would have put like pictures of like little angels in there like this, you know, in their gowns, like right in that, like it was gonna be so beautiful. My store was. I just had so many dreams for it. Thank you all for making that possible and turning it into a garage sale for me. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best. The best of the best. I mean that. The best. Who else should I thank? Oh, I'd just like to thank the Lord for blessing me for everything that I do have. I am very grateful for that. For having you guys to help me rearrange all my dreams and goals and finances for me. I really needed that. It's like a slap in the face. That's how it felt. You know, I see in a garage, you know, when I finally had a ride to go look at it, it was like, so beautiful to see a garage sale sign over my dream. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without y'all. No, you stole my Akashic records. Get it right. And you stole not only my Akashic records, but we'll just say Cleopatra's Akashic records. This is her tomb. We're all living in Cleopatra's tomb. I have you know that. What do you think? Everything in this world, we're like in an aquarium. Imagine we're in an aquarium. We're eating everybody's shit. Okay, we're fishes in an aquarium eating one another's shit. All right, everything gets recycled, whether you like it or not. So we're all in Cleopatra's tomb. And when the sun comes up, that's when the tomb is like, someone's opening the tomb. And then when you're like lightly closing the tomb, that's when that's when the moon is nighttime. Okay, only she knows when the sun is supposed to rise and when it's supposed to set. Okay, so anyways, what do you think this world's made of? Just dirt and wood. Yeah, bones and ashes. All right, we're in a tomb. We're all stuck in this bitch together. Sorry. Oh, sorry, not sorry. Thank you all for trapping us all here. Now, if you are half goat, half man, or something like that, you're on the other side of the curtain in the magician's realm. Congratulations. Thank you all for gatekeeping and closing the tomb and opening it when it's supposed to be. Thank you all. All right. So, you stole my IQ, you stole the world. Well, I hope you sleep well at night. I hope you do. I hope you sleep really good, because I know I do every night. Thank you, Marbles, for making that siren. You really are the cowboy killers. I mean, unalivers. I'm out of here. Good luck with this nonsense. And no, you don't know God be real. Oh, oh. If you're looking for Jesus, he's on the floor. Yeah, he's on the floor somewhere. Jesus, you know. Never mind. I'm not going to do all the work and Googling for you. I'll let you figure it out. I really will. I just know how to get my shit back, so I guess I got to be the warrior, you know, in this aspect. I think I'm going to go to sleep now. I got 5 likes. All right. Good night, y'all. Sleep well. Sleep so super good. Good night. Oh, by the way, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing non-profit educational or personal use, tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, that's my copyright disclaimer, guys. That is the 7th Circuit, November 25th, 2018. So, sleep tight. This is just my platform. This is my platform. That's my copyright disclaimer. So, you can return it to sender if you want to, but it's not going to help you. All right? So, good night, everyone. See y'all later. Bye. Yeah, I'm out of here too. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't know God, this is your God. It's your third eye. Everyone has a third eye. There's 620,000 of them out there too. So that comes with a lot of different. We're not going to even get into that subject, but yes, if you have one of these, a third eye, this is God. This is you. You know who God is. Do you know who God? If you stole my IQ, you obviously. You know who I am then, right? If you stole my IQ, you have the records, right? You have the books and all that, gizmos, gadgets, computers, and you're so smart, right? You're smart. I'm not by far. You got it. But there's 620,000 of these, and have a good night. Y'all sleep well. Bye. Bye, y'all. If y'all would like spiritual healing, just cha-ching, ching my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and I got you. And you can, if you need to come to me and confess spying on me or on my phone in any sort of way, I'll be up probably, I'd say, for the next like hour. That's all I'm going to give it. So, good night. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Night, y'all.